Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Currently, it's 8:30 p.m. right now, and I just had a snack, not dinner, a snack. The goal of this vlog, as you probably saw in the title, is I'm going to read one research paper every day. Now, why am I doing that to myself? Because as you saw in my last vlog, I lead a very simple life, to be honest, and I'm quite happy with it. But there are many other things that I want to do apart from my 9 to 5. I took a course in my master's. I have a master's of sciences in applied computer science, and I took a course that focused on reading research papers and making research posters, and that was very interesting. I reading about the references. That was a very fun experience for me. And since that course, I've always thought that, maybe I should not give up. If I enjoy doing something, maybe I should pursue that. I am going to read research papers specifically from my field. I'm not limiting myself, but I feel like I know a little bit about my art, my craft, and reading papers on that would be helpful for me to grasp things more quickly. So, yeah, today is day one, and I have you guys to keep me accountable on this challenge.
Hi, it is currently 2 a.m. I found a paper written in, I guess, uh, 1978 by Leslie Lamport. And according to ChatGPT, it's the most important distributed systems paper ever written. Big words, to be honest. It's an 8-page long one. So, earlier, in order to cover things faster, what I would do is read the conclusion first, read the abstract first, then the conclusion, and then go through the methodology, the section that explains how they reach the conclusion, like their chosen way of conducting experiments in order to reach a conclusion. I have a notebook here in case things get a little too tough for me to decode, and a pink pen. Let's do this.
So, I am in the kitchen making my protein shake. It's currently 1 o'clock. I fell asleep at 3 a.m. I did not finish the paper, but my plan is to finish it before EOD today, which is end of day today. So by the time the dinner rolls around, I want to finish that paper so that post dinner I can start the second paper I'm going to do for day two. Cons, I fell asleep at 3 a.m. and woke up at 10 just in time to log in and jump straight into work. Fortunately, the workload is not that much today. I haven't had breakfast. So life is chaotic right now, but I'm enjoying it. I just finished editing a reel and posting it on Instagram. It's 9 p.m. right now. Plan for the remaining night is to have dinner, chill a little bit, go for a walk, and then come back, read the remaining of the first research paper and start the second one and hopefully finish it. I suppose it's going to be another 3 a.m. I don't want it to be 3 a.m., but we'll see how it turns out. It's 1:30, halfway done with this second research paper. I don't think I can go on. I'm falling asleep. See you tomorrow.
Hello. It is currently 7:15 p.m. I just logged off. Thought since I'm not that tired that I might as well read my research papers. So the progress so far is on the first day I read half of the research paper. I finished it the next day, yesterday, and covered the second and started on the second paper. I finished half of that, and now I'm going to finish that, and maybe post dinner, I work on my third. This is day three. To be honest, and I'm not really in the mood to do much. Like, I don't want get in bed, get some ice cream, watch some movie, and have some good dinner and fall asleep. That's all I wanted to do. I'm so tired.
Paper 2 finished. I have reached the acknowledgements. Now I'm going to read paper 3. It's currently 12:35. It's not as late as it usually was during the work days. It's a little more manageable today. Maybe I'll finish paper 3 and get back on track. We'll see. Although I don't know what it is, I enjoy reading these papers because they provide a very fresh perspective. And also, I'm reading pretty old research papers. And at the end of this research paper, which basically talked about how every system is made up of multiple layers, each layer having its own functionality, and then we have low levels in these systems that perform specific tasks that are pretty much focused on providing users with a error prone system. In a ways, they're just to make sure that if a user runs into a problem, then they don't have to deal with it. The lower level systems will take care of it for them. But that's just another language of saying that you are trying to increase latency in a system. So the entire idea of this paper was to use end-to-end arguments to understand the initial parameters, the initial arguments, and the final argument. And based off of that, create a system, specifically create a design specifically for the system and its functions. And eventually they reach a point where they talk about an open operating system and kernelization. I think they were hinting towards.
Linux. So it was very interesting to go through this paper. And I'm not sure if it's because I read the first one and now I'm on my second one that I found it a little bit easier to follow. But this was interesting. Good morning, people. Oh, well, not morning, it's afternoon. It's 2 p.m. right now, and we are on day fourth of our challenge. I am so full of energy right now because I had a good night's sleep and a pretty good breakfast. Plan for today is to finish this paper. Good going, my mom. To finish this paper and head out, have a good weekend, go to the salon maybe, or wear a good dress and go out to dinner with friends and stuff. How is it going so far? I don't know. It's Saturday. It's supposed to be a chill day. It's 2 p.m. and I'm reading the research paper. A research paper on Google file system, mind you. It's a research paper from 2003. Good morning, people. It's day five, and I've already started on my research paper. I did not finish the day five research paper. I'm going to do that post work, but I have some time, so just enjoying the sun. I actually woke up early in the morning because uh, I had this chronic fear that I'm going to miss day five. I don't know why. It's probably because on the first 3 days of this challenge, my research papers, half of them kept getting subsumed into the next day. So I did not want that happening for today. Also, this research paper is about how it's a research paper from Google back in 2004 about how they handle multiple terabytes of data through with the help of their cluster machines, with the help of clusters, and also using a programming tool called MapReduce. It's a very interesting concept where you get explain how they use this algorithm across their entire clusters, how they distribute the workload among workers for faster processing. So that was a pretty interesting read. It's going well so far. Um, Before this research paper, I read up their Google file system and how they created the design for handling these file systems. The key point that I've noticed across both the research papers is that they use a separate master module that does all the decision making, and then you actually have workers working under that master module that handles all the heavy tasks. That way you have a higher response, because not all of the processing is being done on a single component but across multiple components. I kind of have an arbitrary overview of the entire thing thanks to the two research papers that I read. But again, I have a feeling that reading one research paper in a single day is not the best way to getting that knowledge because, again, every research paper has so much information, like compressed into 10 to 15 pages, that it's kind of difficult for you to absorb all of that. Like I read it and I understood the general architecture, but they have provided so much more information that what I've just summarized to you in a few minutes. And in order to actually reutilize this system or use it for something else, you have to give it proper time to understand the architecture. I just posted the reel. It's 8 p.m. This is me mentally preparing myself to finish my fifth research paper. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I do not recommend it, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going out for a mind cleansing walk. I sat and sat all day today in front of 14-inch screen. I cannot sit down and fit. Woohoo! Hi, uh, it's 12:30 right now. Um, I just finished. Which paper is this? Yes, I finished my fifth research paper. This uh,
I remember yesterday when I was like, oh, I meal prep and I boil eggs ahead of time and like put them in the fridge and I'll have eggs and lunch. Look what I woke up to.
Read paper number 6, and I am so happy that it's just one more research paper and I'll be done with this. I'm also a little hungry, but I have a plan. This sixth research paper is 16 pages long. So, what I am planning on doing is reading 8 pages, getting halfway through this, and then having dinner. It's 8 pm. I am going to delay my mind cleansing walk today to get some work done. I'm getting a call.
I am very hungry right now. And I planned on reading my last research paper today. But I'm so low on energy that I don't feel like it. It's the 7th day, the last day. It's the hardest. I'm going home now because I'm going on a small family trip this weekend for 4 days.